Hi, I'm Tyler, and I have had a few. Hi, I'm Tyler, and welcome to Drunk Coording with Tyler Willis. I've had more than I should have, and we are going to use this opportunity of my absolute insobriety to put an outfit together while under the influence for your entertainment and my very likely suffering. If you watch the I'm Telling Tyler that is likely to come out a week before this, you will know why I am in this state. So without further ado, let's select a dress and let's put an outfit together while absolutely plastered. So, first off, I don't feel like changing my makeup, so we're gonna pick something blue and pink so I don't have to do different eyeshadow, because at this point I am very likely to blind myself with even a remotely sharp object. So we're going to pick this one. I like this one. We're going to pick Sugar Candy Shop by Angelic Pretty because most of my wardrobe is Angelic Pretty. Holy shit. We got this. Shit. This is the dress that we have chosen for today. Sugar Candy Shop by Angelic Pretty. I will put any info on this dress that you need to know on the screen. I really like this dress. A lot of people fucking slept on it because I don't fracking know. I don't know why people slept on this dress. Maybe because it was an all over print and people were bored of them. But I think it's absolutely fabulous and cute, and it's so airy and fun to wear, and the fact that it's chiffon means that it travels well, okay? Chiffon is a fantastic fabric if you're intending to take your Lolita away from your home and pack it into a suitcase and have it pop out fully functioning afterwards, no iron required, okay? So we have selected our dress, and the next thing that comes up for me is the blouse. So let's pick a blouse for Sugar Candy Shop. Because it's chiffon, honestly, it makes me want to pick a chiffon blouse. Frankly, I'm kind of feeling the long sleeves. Let's have a look at this. Is this looking good? Do you think this is good? This is also, I feel like it's an AP blouse. It could be a baby blouse. Let's find out. There's gotta be a tag in here somewhere. Fuck me. AP, okay. I should have known. Most of my wardrobe is AP. So let's go with this blouse. I think this is really cute and soft and nice. So we have a blouse. Yes. All right. So what I'll do is I will then usually hang it up over here. There we go. Because honestly, I don't trust myself to hold it at this point. I've had too much. So here we go. We got our Sugar Candy Shop and our AP blouse. Super cute, right? Now we need a necklace. That's the next step for me. Did I say this was Drunk Coording with Tyler Willis? Because it is. Okay, next up. A necklace. So we got like sweets and shit. We got ice cream and cookies and donuts. I have a donut necklace, but it's brown, so we're not going to use it. And also I can't stay on my knees too long because I fell off my bike. I wedged my wheel in a railroad track, and I went from going straight to profoundly not going straight, which also follows the trajectory of my sex life, so why not? All right, next. Let's see. We need a necklace. So we have blues. We have pinks. We have purples. We're gonna stick with blue or pinks, okay? We're not going off into the weeds with purples today. So it's sweets themed, so I'm gonna grab something that's sweets themed. It's really lazy to grab this cute pink macaron that matches almost anything I own in my wardrobe, but I'm plastered, so yes, bitch. We're going with this. Since we got that cute, like, dreamy, simple blouse, we're gonna take this. So I'll just give you a look at the necklace. It is a BB&B macaron necklace with a pearl chain, and I will usually drape it like so over the dress with the blouse to get an idea of how the colors interact. So if I'm gonna get a blue dress, I'm usually gonna do an accent piece. I'm not gonna go with a blue necklace because it's gonna blend into the print. You want something that pops out of your print, or why the fuck are you wearing a necklace in the first place? So there you go. You got a pink necklace. Fuck the blue necklace. Okay, so we got pink necklace, pink blouse, blue dress, all right? So next up for me is usually gonna be wrist cuffs, bracelets, and rings. Honestly, what I'm wearing is pretty close to what I would already wear. So you'll notice I have my, it is an Angelic Pretty pony bangle. I do not know the actual name. I'll put the shop of this cute blue bracelet on screen. Someone gave me this multicolored rainbow like lemon bracelet, so I'm definitely wearing that with that. And then the wrist cuffs I'm wearing are also Angelic Pretty, so we have cute little wrist cuffs, which I believe already go with the core that we have selected, because When I do a pink blouse, I'm going to usually, you don't have to, you could make your wrist cuffs blue if you want to, but then you need to bring the pink back in with your bracelets. Usually I'm going to match my wrist cuffs to my blouse. So because I'm wearing these cute pink and white wrist cuffs already, I'm just gonna go ahead and pair that with this blouse because it's easy and I would not pass a breathalyzer test if I tried right now. And also, while we're on the subject of bracelets, not breathalyzer tests, your bracelets honestly don't matter that much. No one's gonna really be like looking at your wrists. If they're really close enough to be eyeballing that like wrist meat, that's a them problem and you need a restraining order, okay? You wanna match basic coloring. Like, are there any cute pink deer on that dress? No. Is anyone who's gonna call me out on wearing cute pink deer on my wrist a little too close to my fucking arms and is about to get bitch slapped as a defensive maneuver? Yes, that is a them problem at that point. It's not my problem that they don't like my cute pink deer. This is Milky Chan, okay? It is practically a sin against Angelic Pretty to disparage the wearing of Milky Chan regardless of the core theme or concept going on. That is a them problem and I don't want to be their friend anyway. Neither should you. So yes, wear your ponies and your deer on your wrist. Regardless of the fact that if there are ponies or deer, it doesn't matter. It's your wrists, okay? The only reason they should be concerned is if you're about to smack them across the face with it. And at that point, they deserve it. So go for colors rather than theme. If you have the theme, by all means, wear the fucking theme. But if you don't, no one cares. No one of value cares anyway. And no one cares what they think. So we're gonna just keep wearing Milky Chan because this is a kind of hyper sweet print. Sugar Candy Shop has all these ice creams and donuts and like lollipops and things. I think there's even a parfait in there and a kind of like cookie ice cream sandwich. So you wanna go with like hyper sweet Angelic Pretty themes. And that means cute little bangles if you have them. Layer your bracelets so you have a cute layered effect. And then I've got these Dolly House cookie bow rings, which I really like and I think are really cute, and they're super comfortable and adjustable, so you can put them on whatever hand you want. This ice cream ring is also from Dolly House, and then I've got this pony ring from AP that matches this bangle, and AP bangles are harder to get these days, which sucks. They stopped making bangles a long time ago, and I don't know why. They're so fun to layer on top of these cute little bracelets, but they did. So we've got our dress, we've got our blouse, we've got our BB&B necklace, we've got our Dolly House rings, our AP bangles, our various and sundry bracelets. What comes next? For me, that is the socks. I move on to socks at that point. And all my sock drawers are down here. I don't know if they're in frame, but they're over here. So at this point, if I'm doing pink, blue, I usually like to go pink again, right under the blue dress. Since we did a blue dress, I want to do pink socks. You don't have to do pink socks. You could then do blue socks, especially if they're under knee. If they're under knee or ankle socks, you could do blue socks. And then pink shoes. It is up to you. But for me, I kind of want to do pink socks. So let's have a look at what I've got. I've got cute socks with bunny ears, which I don't want to use because there's no bunnies in this print. Sometimes I'll break that rule because I like bunnies, but in this instance, there really are no bunnies in this print. So these socks that have bunny ears on them are not, they're not an option. I mean, they are if you don't give a fuck. So it depends on how comfortable you are with not giving a fuck, because any average normie is going to think you're a freak anyway. They're not going to be calling you out specifically for your bunny socks. I want to use some underknee socks because I don't want to glue the socks to my legs. I use sock glue to keep my socks up, which I highly, highly, highly recommend. I'll put the brand name on screen because I forget right now because I'm fucking wasted. But that sock glue keeps you from doing that pull-up sock dance of shame that I see so many Lolitas do. Like, how have you been in this fashion so long and you haven't heard of fucking sock glue? Or garters. Why are you pulling up your sock with each step? That's just a sad little waddle duck dance that you're doing. I expect that from someone who's been in the fashion for like 2 seconds, not like 2 months. Like, what the fuck? Why are you dealing with something so inconvenient when you could just plaster your socks to your legs? I know that doesn't sound like a normal person thing to do, but that's obviously the solution. If your socks keep falling down, you need to address that, okay? That is a problem. We are living in a time where mass shooters routinely attack public places. You need to be ready to run at the drop of a head bow, okay? That's all I'm saying. All right, so let's see. These are kind of deep. So I don't want to use these. They're kind of a deep pink. You could get away with them, and that's honestly the benefit of using these like ankle socks. They're so far away from the dress, it's hard to tell if the color matches, right? So it's kind of like cheating. But honestly, to me, these are too far for me. All right, we got some pink and whites. These right here, these pink and whites. There's a decent amount of white in the dress. Usually I would want just straight light pink, but I don't own straight light pink, okay? AP produces so many pinks every year just to make us buy new blouses, okay? AP just wants us to spend money. If you don't have the exact pink that AP has produced this season specifically, well, fuck you, I guess. AP just wants us to suffer, that's what I'm saying. So we're gonna go with pink and white, which is hard to go wrong with, right? They're almost like bandagey socks, so they're going to have clear panels. There is a decent amount of white in the dress, which means you're gonna get away with this, right? And anyone who has an issue is too close to your feet anyway. Kick them in the face. So, this pink matches this blouse. There's a decent amount of white in the dress. You'll notice the white hearts and the white elements in the candy and the cupcakes and the lollipops. So the pink and white back and forth is acceptable. At that point, because you are wearing the pink and white and there are no large bars of pink, you can wear pink shoes or you can wear blue shoes. The reason I say that the pink and white opens up your shoe options is if you were to wear a solid pink, you would just have one big pink foot if you were to wear a pink shoe. Vice versa if you were to wear a solid blue and wear a blue shoe. But because this is pink and white in little bars, this actually opens up your shoe options, which is nice. That's why you want to start collecting socks as a Lolita. It gives you more options for coording. So in this instance, I want to wear blue shoes. So we're going to wear these fracking shoes with these angelic pretty socks. So pink and white socks with blue shoes. And our cord is nearly complete. And cameraman is looking at me like I'm insane. He has just arrived on the scene.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm a little bit,
Just a little.
I crawled into the bottle and I didn't come out.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be okay. We've got Christmas shopping to do. So I didn't plan this appropriately at all, but it's gonna be okay. What time is it?
It's 3:30.
Okay, I'm almost done. So we got our shoes and our socks and our bracelets, and the last thing we need is the head bow and the headwear. That is the last thing that I get. If you'll give me just a little bit of time, cameraman, I bought myself in the nose just now. I'm gonna put this outfit on and you can record the results and that'll speed us up a little bit.
Okay.
All right, cool. So you can go now. I don't need you judgmentally looking at me like I'm an absolute lush, even though I am. Okay, so great, fantastic. We have our things. Okay, so last thing we need is a head bow. So Sugar Candy Shop is pretty easy to cord for me. While I could be more creative, I usually just like to use the Sugar Candy Shop head bow, and this actually isn't the matching head bow for this color. You would use this for the pink color, but because of the cute blue and pink candies, I like to use it for the blue color, even though I also have it in pink. I don't know if you can see that, but I do. I actually don't like using the actual matching head bow for this, which I do have, because honestly it's kind of purpley, right? The blue head bow, it's kind of purpley. It doesn't really match. I don't really like it with it, so I usually don't use it. I usually use the pink head bow for both. I have chiffon head bows that I could use, but honestly it's taking effort for me to stay upright, so we're using the pink head bow. It's the matching head bow that came with it, and it's going to tie in our blouse. You could use blue headwear to keep blue, pink going. But when it comes to headwear, no one really cares so long as you're pulling on something major in the cord, being the blouse or the dress. So we have a cord essentially formed at this point. And what I would usually do after this is slowly stack other accessories on my head. You'll notice I have these bows on my head from, oh god, I completely came out of my sugary carnival. You'll notice I have these bows on my head for Sugary Carnival. They're bows I made, actually, and that whole process is done after I put the entire cord on, because it is kind of hard for me to plan extra head accessories until I have the entire cord on. And in case you're wondering, or you're new to the channel, the petticoat that was sticking out of my dress a moment ago is from Me Likes Tea. I do believe they're a Brazilian brand, and I'm wearing their Poof Monster hybrid or hybrid Poof Monster petty, and I absolutely love it. It's so comfortable. They make it specifically to your size, and it comes in so many fucking colors. I'm not remotely sponsored by them. They're not paying me. I just love their petticoat so much. It's so comfy and it's so cute and it's so huge. It's perfect if you, like me, have a closet full of angelic pretty OTT sweet stuff like Dreamy Dollhouse, Toy Doll Box, and just all these like Happy Garden, all these like hyper sweet prints that need like massive poof. The hybrid Poof Monster Petty is super poof, okay? So you might want to get something a little more controlled if you're gonna wear something that's not like super fucking poofy. That's all I'm saying. So now that we put our cord together, let's put it on our body and see how it came out, okay? So I'll join you in a different room in just a second. Welcome back. Here is our resulting entirely intoxicated outfit. And you'll notice that it actually looks pretty good, even though I was plastered, even though I have enough alcohol in my system to sanitize an entire Starbucks. So even if a Lolita is entirely off her rocker on Jack Daniels, holy shit, I touched a picture, she can still put an outfit together if she memorizes these basic rules. And these basic rules are essentially color blocking. But a trick that I will give you before I go is that if you have long arms and you like wearing angelic pretty long sleeve blouses, pair them with wrist cuffs. It will actually extend your blouse by a couple of inches, and that's usually what you need if you're above the height of like 4'10", which is your average Japanese woman height, by the way. I'm 5'8", so I've got some wingspan. So if you're tall like me, you want a little bit of leeway on your blouses. Otherwise, you're wearing essentially the arm equivalent of clam diggers, which is the old word for capris. Most people should know what capri pants are. That's what I mean by blouses. The headwear that I decided to wear, I told you in the last, 10 minutes that I was going to pick bows based on the outfit that I put together, because I'm not very good at putting together like headwear unless I have the outfit already on. So I usually add these cute little handmade bows that I have after I put the entire outfit on. Well, I decided I'm too drunk and lazy to add anything else. So I decided to just keep wearing what I was already wearing, because I was wearing Sugary Carnival and Saks anyway. This is Saks. I made all the bows on my head and they already match my outfit. So, Sugar Candy Shop in Saks also matches the Saks and pink bows that I made. So I was like, fuck it, I don't want to put in more effort because I can barely stand up straight. So I just left it on my head. I left the cute little bracelets on, even though you're not really going to see them unless you're practically in my blouse. And at that point, you're probably not concerned with my bracelet choices. You're probably concerned with something entirely different. And you'll notice how our cute little pink and white socks came out with our little blue shoes. If you'll get a shot of the entire outfit with them, I think they came together really well. And I would also like to extend a thank you to cameraman for grabbing the phone. I know the footage is really shaky, but I forgot that I was gone from YouTube for like 4 months, so I didn't charge my gimbal at all. You could blame that on the alcohol, but honestly, it's partially just pure incompetence. So it's a nice potent mixture. I like to call it a cocktail, as in I entirely cocked up. So, this is everything we have. We have our head bow choice, which is pink. We have our dress, which is blue. We have our socks, which are also pink, and our shoes that are blue. So it goes back and forth, and it all looks nice together. And I also tied a bow that was pretty good, considering I'm a drunk bitch right now. So it's good. Everything is good. We have our little rings that pull on our colors. You notice we have pink and blue. And even though there's not a pony on this, no one gives a fuck. If anyone gets that close to your fucking ring finger, they better be fucking marrying you if they have a goddamn problem with it. And at that point, don't marry them. They're not worth your pony ring finger, okay? Get a better beau if he has a problem with your cute little pony ring finger, okay? Or she. I don't know who you're dating these days. God knows what their fucking gender is. They could identify as a lizard. I don't care. They better like ponies. So, that is everything. We have bracelets, wrist cuffs, rings, necklaces, head bows, dress, petticoat, again, the Me Likes Tea, Poof Monster petticoat, Perfect for poofiness. Is my face even in frame? You look like you're looking at my fucking, like, ankles.
I was looking at your skirt while you were talking about your skirt.
Why were you looking at my skirt?
Because you were talking about it.
Don't look at my skirt, you prevert. Thank you, Mr. Cameraman, for filming this part, because honestly, I'm not entirely confident in my ability to walk in a straight line, let alone hold a camera. And, yeah, this is the outfit. Thank you for watching, Drunk Coording with Tyler Willis. I would like to thank my patrons for making what you just saw possible. I don't recommend you do anything that I've done here today insofar as beverages go. The cording advice is solid, even though I am really, really fucked up. I am still confident in the fact that this is a really good outfit. And should you like to join their number, or watch me ferment my blood, you can head over to patreon.com/lastweeklolita news for more content that I don't recommend you watch ever, regardless of the fact if you're sober or not. In fact, I recommend you watch these things drunk. Unless you're driving, don't drive and don't abuse alcohol, kids, even though most of the people who are watching me are adults. I've seen the analytics. Most of you are in your 20s or older. So, there. Thanks again, guys, and I'll catch you next time.